I used to think my hair just wasn't cooperating anymore. It took me years to admit the real problem wasn't my hair. It was that I never updated the style to match my face as it changed. If you've caught yourself avoiding mirrors lately, or wondering why your reflection looks tired even on good days, stick with me. Today I'm walking you through the exact hairstyles quietly adding years to your face, and precisely what to ask for instead. I researched the worst style and beauty mistakes and the best fixes for women over 50, so you get real results fast. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. I cover this every week. Part 1. The blunt uniform cut. Here's something most women never hear from their stylist. A perfectly straight, one-length cut is one of the heaviest things you can put on a mature face. Not heavy in weight, heavy in visual gravity. As skin softens along the jawline, a blunt cut with no movement pulls the eye straight down to that exact spot, and it anchors there. You've probably felt this without being able to name it. You look in the mirror, the cut is technically neat, and yet something reads older than you feel. That's not in your head. It's optics. A single heavy line does the opposite of what soft, aging skin needs, which is interruption, something to break up that downward pull before it reaches your jaw. The fix is long layers, cut to start at cheekbone height and move throughout the length. Not choppy, not razor-thin, soft, face-framing layers that create movement around the jaw instead of a hard line beneath it. Ask your stylist for this exact phrase. I want long layers starting at my cheekbones, blended, not stacked. That wording matters because layers alone can mean anything from a subtle shape to an aggressive shag, and stacked layers at the crown can add bulk in the wrong place. Here's what actually changes once this is done. The eye no longer travels in one straight line to your jaw. It moves around your face, following the layers, which softens the whole lower third of your face without a single procedure. People will start commenting on your glow, or that you look rested. They're not seeing rest. They're seeing the absence of that heavy downward pull for the first time in years. Maintenance is simple. Ask for a light dust every 8 to 10 weeks to keep the layers from growing out into that same blunt weight you started with. You don't need a dramatic cut each time, just enough to preserve the shape. The swap is this. Trade the single heavy line at your shoulders for layers that begin at your cheekbones. Same length if you want it, completely different effect. And this next mistake is one I see even on women who've already fixed their length, because the problem isn't the cut this time. It's the color sitting right next to your face. Part 2. Flat, uniform color. Most women think going gray or staying natural with one solid color is the safe choice. It's actually the one that ages you fastest, and here's the mechanical reason why. Flat, single-tone color removes all the light and shadow your hair used to create around your face. When you were younger, natural highlights and lowlights did quiet work. They softened your features without you ever thinking about it. Strip that out, and your face reads flatter too. You might have noticed your skin looks a little duller since you started covering the gray with one flat shade, or since you let it all go silver in one uniform tone. It's not your skin. It's that the hair right next to your face stopped doing the job it used to do. The fix is what colorists call face-framing dimension. 2 or 3 tones woven specifically around the hairline and temples, lighter pieces near the face and slightly deeper underneath. This isn't full highlights all over, and it isn't a dramatic color change. It's targeted placement. Tell your colorist exactly this. I want dimension concentrated at my face frame, not all over highlights. That phrase keeps them from over-lightening the whole head, which can look brassy and actually work against you. Once that dimension is placed correctly, it does something specific. It catches light right where your face needs a lift, near the cheekbones and jaw, and that subtle brightness reads as radiance instead of trying too hard. This is the difference between a color that ages you and one that quietly does the opposite. You'll notice people looking at your eyes more in photos, because the dimension near your face is pulling focus upward, not down. For upkeep, ask for a gloss or toner refresh every 6 weeks, with the full dimension redone every 3 to 4 months. It holds the effect without requiring constant appointments. The swap. Trade the flat, single-tone color for face-framing dimension in 2 to 3 shades. Same overall look, completely different light. Now, this next one has nothing to do with cut or color, and it might be the sneakiest of all 4, because it's about something you do every single morning without thinking. Part 3. Over-straightened flat iron styling. I have to tell you something a stylist told me years ago that I never forgot. The flatter you press your hair, the older your face looks. Not because straight hair is bad, because flat ironing removes root volume. And root volume is doing more work than you realize. It's lifting the whole upper part of your face visually, and when it's gone, everything underneath looks like it's dropped an inch. If you've been flat ironing out of habit, or because it feels polished, you're not wrong that it looks neat. But neat and youthful aren't the same thing here. Flat hair at the root is quietly working against you every single day, and most women never connect the two. The fix isn't complicated, and it doesn't mean giving up smooth hair. It's root lift before anything else touches your hair. Blow dry your roots first, lifting straight up and away from the scalp with a round brush, before you do any straightening on the lengths. Ask your stylist to show you this exact technique in the chair, so you can replicate it at home. Lift at the root, smooth from midshaft down only. What changes is immediate and visible the same day. Lift at the crown creates length in your face vertically, which counteracts the natural downward pull gravity has already started. Your whole face reads more awake, more lifted, without touching a single wrinkle. This is the fix people notice fastest, because it happens the same morning you do it. To maintain it, use a volumizing mousse at the root only, worked in while hair is damp, before any heat tool touches it. A travel-size root clip can also hold the lift while you finish getting ready, then comes out before you walk out the door. The swap. Trade flat, pressed roots for lifted volume at the crown, smooth everywhere else. Same straight style if that's what you love, completely different lift. There's one more mistake left, and it's the one I get asked about more than any other in my comments, because it seems harmless, and it's the opposite. Part 4. Hair that's grown too long without shape. Here's the fact that surprises almost everyone. Length itself isn't the problem. Plenty of women over 60 wear long hair beautifully. What ages you is length with no shape underneath it. Hair that just kept growing without anyone ever cutting an actual style into it. You might have grown yours out during a season when getting to the salon wasn't easy, or you just kept pushing off the cut because the length itself felt safe. But unshaped length pulls your whole face downward the same way a blunt cut does, only more so, because there's more weight doing the pulling. The fix is a shaped length. You keep the length you love, but a stylist cuts internal layers and a face-framing shape into it so the weight is distributed instead of hanging in one heavy mass. This is different from a short cut, and different from all-over layers. Say this exactly. Keep the length, but shape it with internal layers so it's not one heavy weight. That phrasing tells your stylist you're not there to lose inches. You're there to lose the flatness. Once the internal shape is cut in, the hair moves when you move, which is something flat, unshaped length never does. That movement is what reads as youthful, far more than the length itself ever did. You'll likely notice your hair looks fuller too, simply because it's no longer sitting as one flat sheet. Keep it maintained with a trim every 10 to 12 weeks focused only on the internal layers, not the overall length, so you preserve the length you've grown while keeping the shape alive. The swap. Trade long, flat, unshaped hair for the same length with internal shaping layers. And that's the last one. 4 small changes, and not one of them requires cutting your hair short or changing who you are. So now you know exactly what's been quietly adding years: the blunt cut, the flat color, the press flat roots, and the unshaped length. And more importantly, you know the exact words to bring your stylist for each one. You don't need a drastic transformation. You need 4 precise adjustments, and you're already walking in with the language to ask for them correctly. Which of these 4 is the one you're booking first? Tell me in the comments. Next week I'm breaking down the exact questions to ask before any color appointment, so you never leave the chair disappointed again. Like this video, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path, and I'll see you in the next one.